Hey Adrian, yeah, I was going to catch up with this video now. If you send me the videos from this week, either today or by tomorrow, um, then I should be able to sort of catch back up again and get us aligned in terms of the feedback per week. Yeah, let me just make sure because I did read this through before. I just want to double check that I've picked up these notes again. Yeah, yeah. I think I covered this right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll take another look at the videos and I'll explain a bit more um, as we get through. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Good. Yeah, bench is looking really solid. Well, I mean, apart from the shakiness of the elbow there, perhaps, but I think in general, bench is looking pretty good, right? Yeah, this is looking pretty decent. I think. So what I'm okay, I'm just gonna try and stop this in the. There we go. Perfect. What I'm looking for you to do, right? Use your left knee as an example. So here we have this really nice positive shin angle, and knee is kind of here, right? What you're doing a little bit too much is as soon as you leave the floor, you kind of come back to a neutral or negative shin angle too quickly. So if we just see what that looks like, right? So quite quickly, you're straightening your knee out and knee comes back, and this lovely positive shin angle is reduced. Um, it's a little bit of a complicated situation because this bar is pretty bendy compared to a stiff competition bar, and so this all of this stuff will change. The feel that you're experiencing here will be very different to a competition bar. Some of the feedback I'm giving you here is to prepare you for that shift if slash when that happens. So by being a little bit less strict with this now, you'll be punished a lot more when you next try out a stiff bar, basically. So you'll end up dumping the bar into your posterior chain and back and getting more rounding than you're anticipating. Whereas if you are very strict and keep this sort of slightly knees forward position a bit longer, it'll still feel hard transitioning back to a stiff bar, but it'll be a little bit easier to learn the pattern again. But this looks really good. I mean, the progress you've made in terms of looking after your the shape of your spine basically is fantastic. So you still have some slight curving going on, but it's entirely manageable, and you're able to kind of keep the general pattern really clean, and it doesn't affect your lockout, right? So you just lock into that pretty smoothly. So that's what I would call a pretty good balance with this bar and these plates, etc., etc. You're getting a good balance between kind of position and speed off the floor versus position and speed at lockout. So yeah, it's really good. Yeah, what I want to know is when am I going to see an extra plate on this bar for bench? Yeah, lovely. That's pretty much perfect, right? I hope you can feel how sort of efficient and clean that is. It's looking really good. Yeah. particularly in these pauses. Actually, these were fantastic. Brace is looking great. Hip path is looking great. Bar path is looking great. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, good. This was a bit better. I can see it. Yeah, you're trying to implement what I was suggesting. Okay. So, okay. There's a middle ground between doing what you did here versus what you were doing before. And actually, you can kind of see here, this is using your right knee as an example again. So, let me just go back in time. Okay. So, start position here, I would say you have a little bit less of a positive shin angle. Tiny bit less than you did on that non-paused rep earlier in the week. And then you get to the pause and things are exactly the same. So I think what I would like to see in both cases is a tiny bit more, particularly off the floor, a tiny bit more of a positive knee angle, positive shin angle, sorry. Let me see here, something else looking a little funky. Okay, so I think you'll get this next week / this week, but I think possibly what you're missing here, maybe not. It looks like you're a little bit on the outside edge of this right foot, perhaps. I can't see you with the left one, but make sure you're having big pressure down with big toe knuckle. Because if you're missing that, then that'll definitely make feeling this kind of like forward knee position feel, well, it'll make it feel really weird. But it's like one of the cues I remember years ago when Will was first kind of getting good really with sumo. One of the things that he enjoyed cueing himself was to imagine, particularly during a paused sumo, it's like you're almost doing a leg extension. So you're trying to kick out with your quads during the pause. And in a way, like that's a really good way of cueing what I'm asking you to achieve here. Is like I want you to stay super active in your quads during the pause, and as part of that, you need to have that big toe knuckle pressed into the ground, just to make the biomechanics make sense. But yeah, I think it's super close to being extremely efficient. It's almost there. I might rescind my criticism of your foot balance here, but I'm just mentioning that anyway. So check that yourself. Make sure that you do have good contact in both big toe knuckles without losing heel pressure, right? But yeah, good stuff. And yeah, like I said, if you can, if you can send me through this week's videos as soon as possible, then I will catch us back up in terms of the feedback. All right, man. I hope your weekend was good. Yeah, look forward to seeing more stuff from you next week. Cheers.